everybody doing today? I hope you're having a happy Tuesday. Tuesday. I forgot what day it was today, to be honest with you. My eyebrows are missing, bro. My eyebrows are always on. I could turn them off if, well, then I would like lose like half of my facial expression. So actually, no. Redo everything. Oh, well. Glad I'm not. No, wait. I'm sorry. That might have been. Glad I'm not. Well, glad. Wait. Actually, wait. Glad. Wait. No. Hold on. I didn't mean that. Wait. No. Glad. Wait. I am horribly diseased. Yup. 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 This is factual. If you are a Lia Channel, you are horribly diseased. But that is like fork in the kitchen. I cooked my own lunch today. I'll have you all know. I ate lunch. And, well, because yesterday I was like having like a tomato moment. I was having like a little bit of like a moment with some tomatoes. And then I got like really hungry because all I really had was tomatoes. And then I was like, well, I'm gonna try to eat something for dinner, but then like I didn't make dinner on time, and so I was like, well, fuck. So then I just had like another tomato for dinner, and it was really nasty. I don't like tomatoes, to be 100% honest with you. I do not like tomatoes, but I ate them because they're supposed to be healthy for you, and you guys know that I got the recipe that I was eating stuff off of TikTok, so I made it again for dinner. And it was really nasty, and I was really sad. So today I woke up and I was like, I'm gonna make myself something yummy for lunch. And I made myself for lunch. You would never believe what I made myself. I made myself tomatoes for lunch. And if you can imagine, it was actually really disgusting. I still have like 2 tomatoes to eat, so we're gonna be eating tomato. It's kind of a tomatoes, coffee, and Stairmaster type of a week, but that's fine. I heard tomatoes help with bone color. Does green get canceled out by red? Does that mean like if I eat enough tomatoes, my green bones, the tomato juice that's red will like seep into my bones, and then it'll balance each other out, and then my bones will turn back to white? You need carbohydrates. Well, see, I have like bread, but like it's kind of a pain in the ass to eat bread because I'm having a tomato moment, so all I want to eat is tomatoes, but I don't like tomatoes, so I'm kind of they get greener. Oh, green and red makes brown. I don't think that's possible. You'd have brown bones. They would become brown. Oh, are we sure they would become brown, or do we think that they would like cancel each other out? Okay, because like with makeup, right? Like I'm gonna equate this to makeup. Okay, right? So this is like a bit of like a Lia fact, I guess. I've talked about this before, but like my face, whenever like I talk, it gets like kind of red, right? Like I have like on my cheeks, my cheeks turn really red every time I'm like slightly embarrassed, or like I'm talking, right? Because I'm like always embarrassed every time I open my mouth, or like if I drink, my skin gets like really red, right? It just, I have like very naturally like rosy face, so it's like kind of annoying. So I wear like in my makeup, my sunscreen has like a green color to it, right? So my sunscreen is green, and when I put it on, when I put on my sunscreen, right? So my face is a little bit red, and then when I put on my sunscreen, it's green sunscreen. So when I put it on my face, it makes my skin like white, like just like white. Like there's no color to it anymore. So then when I put makeup on, there's like no pigment. So when I put my foundation on, and then I could put on like blush and stuff. So then it's like blank, right? So because the red gets canceled out by the green, right? Why is it green? I just explained to you why it's green. It's not my fault. You did not receive a fucking education to understand my words. I'm sorry. That was really mean of me. That was really mean of me. I don't think color works. It does work that way though. It does work that way. Yes. It does work that way. You could look at like any makeup person and they'll explain it to you. Yes. Yes, it makes me look like a pale Victorian child. And it's like really bad too because I have really dark eye circles. So when I put like the green on top, it makes my eye circles really dark. So I have to put on like different the way that like makeup people do it is they use like what is it called, like color correcting, I think, and then they like go through and they like put different colors over like different parts of their face that like might be pigmented, right? So like if you have like yellow bits on your face, like your skin is like a little yellow, then you put like purple over it. Or if you have like really like dark like purple like eye bags, right? You put like orange over it. Kind of like color blending. Yeah, color correction. So then underneath your foundation you have like a bunch of, but when you put like the colors on top, it doesn't make your skin that color. It just balances it out to like neutral color. Does that make sense? Right? So like I have red on my face, I put green on top, now it's just like neutral, there's like no color. Or like I have like dark eye bags that have like a purple tint, I put yellow on top, my eyes aren't yellow, then they're just like neutral, like no color. Yeah, skin tone colored, yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's like negative. Yes, it's like negative or multiplicative. It kind of makes sense. I think like if you see it, like if you've ever watched somebody put like makeup on, then it makes a lot of sense. But it's like really complicated. And I remember like when I started getting into makeup, I was like really intimidated by it and I had no idea. Yeah, it's like some cool makeup tech. But then when you put like so like if I was to go out even with like just like the green sunscreen on, my skin wouldn't be green. It wouldn't have like a green tint to it. It would just be like skin color, normal like Lia skin color. Yeah, I use green tinted sunscreen. It's less red and more. Yes, exactly. It just makes you look like zero, like neutral. Yeah, there is a lot that goes into makeup. It can be quite confusing. And then like for the longest time I was like, I don't have to do these details when I do my makeup because like blah 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 blah. And then now like when I look at girls do their makeup with all like the little details, I'm like, oh yeah, wait, actually I should really be doing that too. And then I do it and I'm like, wow, my makeup looks so much better. That's crazy. Who knew that the details mattered? I didn't. But it's also kind of I'm a bit lazy. Who sells green sunscreen? What is the brand that I use? Wait, I'll grab it. It's just called Aqua. I got it when I was in Japan. Yeah, and it's awesome. I like it. Yeah, it's kind of like an art. Yeah. I don't need to buy that much makeup. I don't really have like a ton of makeup because I don't really wear it too often because I don't go out. But every time I go out, I do wear makeup, even just a little bit. Cause like it makes you feel better about yourself. You know, you feel like good. You feel cute, right? There's like parts of my makeup that I always look forward to doing, like my eyelashes. I like can never go out of the house without doing my eyelashes. Yeah, makeup in Japan. No, you can get it online or like I don't know. I don't buy I don't go out of my house. I just buy it online. Yeah. But yeah, every time I go out of the house, I like to do my eyelashes. I always curl them. I always wear mascara at like the bare minimum. Even if I wear nothing else, or even if I'm wearing my glasses, I always use like mascara. And I love doing my eyelashes. It's my favorite part of like the getting ready process. I like doing my eyelashes and I like styling my bangs. And then after I do that, I feel like, yeah, I feel awesome. Yeah. You feel put together. Yeah, I feel put together. Even if like I look kind of sloppy, at least my eyelashes look good, you know? Those are like a Lia charm point. See, they're cute. The bottom ones. Yeah. They make it green to cancel out the facial redness. Yes. Things like rosacea. I don't have rosacea. It's not that bad. It's like just rosy. Yeah. I like feeling like the most fuckable person at Alias. Okay, well, first of all, I don't shop at Aldi's. Second of all, I don't want to be the most fuckable person in the room. That's legitimately not something I've ever thought about in my entire life. Not once have I left the house and been like, yeah, I've got to look like the most fuckable person. This is not at all. I'm glad that's what makes you feel confident and you feel good, Mr. Mouserooms. But for Lia, I've never considered what it would feel like to be even. I've never been the most fuckable person in the room, and I don't want to be. Okay, actually, I try to be the most like unapproachable and like least fuckable person in the entire room at any given time. Because even if they're like, "Wow, that girl over there is so cute," you walk up to me, the first thing I'm gonna say, "Oh, what's your IGN for Final Fantasy 14?" And then they're gonna be like, "This girl's fucking weird. I'm leaving," and then they'll never talk to me again. Yes. You're the only person in your room. So, well, even in my own room, I'm not the most fuckable person, right? Because right here is a picture. I'm pointing right above my monitor. Right here is a picture of Hermes Final Fantasy 14. And if I'm being honest, I think Hermes Final Fantasy 14 is the most fuckable person in the room right now. So I even lose in my own room. In my own room, I lose the contest. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Hermes is also not... Hermes is so built for sex. He's built for taking all of me like a good... Okay, I'm sorry. Anyways. Sounds like you need to look... I should level up. You're right. Thanks for pointing it out. We see it with perfect clarity. It's a picture of Hermes being gored. More specifically. Which, like, I feel like ups the attractive factor. You know what? Oh my god. No, it's a different picture than my wallpaper. It's him being gored. What? In what way? The lower half of his body is missing. Anyways, Hermes is ancient or Hermes is finished? Well, there's one of each, but the one that I'm specifically looking at is like Hermes. Yeah. Bro got gored. Super sad, isn't it? No, I've not lost my gallons. I know exactly where they are at every single time, at every point of the day. But thank you for the $2 and the concern. Yeah, that's not what gored means. That's gore of my comfort character. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I felt like I had a million other things to tell you about my day, but then like now we get here, and to be honest, everything I wanted to tell you, I have already mentioned. Actually, you know what? I could tell you how my day started. Right? So you guys know I have like a bad habit of using my phone when I'm asleep. Right? Like this has happened. Well, this is like a regular occurrence for me actually. But you guys know I have like a really bad habit of using my phone when I sleep. So my alarm went off this morning and it was like Stairmaster time, and I was like, okay. And then I was like, well, I'll sleep for like 10 more minutes. So then I you know, did that whole thing, woke up, apparently used my phone in my sleep. Right? Woke up, my phone is like on the floor, super far from my bed, have no idea how it got there. That's awesome. Look at my phone. What was I looking at in my sleep, you may ask? Yowie? I woke up, looked at my phone, and I was like, oh, okay. Closed my phone, and we didn't ask. Oh. Well, that just happened. Okay. Yeah. Oh no, Sleep Leah did that. I would never. No, I would absolutely do that. It just reassures me that Sleep Leah and Alive Leah. Well, I guess I am alive when I'm sleeping. Awake Leah are the same person, in mind, body, and spirit. You know. Most people just sleepwalk. Well, no, just because you're looking at yaoi, it wasn't NSFW. It was just two Genshin Impact characters kissing each other, okay? But I was like, T bitch, and then I just went on with my day, you know? Yeah, it sounds pretty bad. Was it at least good yaoi? Okay, so the particular thing about this is it's a yaoi ship in Genshin Impact. I have been a aggressive hater of for 6 years, and this is why it's very interesting to me, right? Is because I've been this yaoi ship's #1 hater for 6 years. 6 years, right? And today is the finale of this character's arc. 6 years. My favorite character, by the way. Pour one out. I've made peace with this like a year ago. I'm fine with it. But today, in a couple hours, is the finale of this character's arc. So like whatever. The last day this character is ever relevant, I started shipping him with the character that I hated for 6 years. The fucking last day possible. We only have like 4 more hours with this guy, right? And the last fucking day possible, I start shipping him with the other guy. Almost going, we would have made it 7 years. It would have been 6 or 7 years of me being a hater, but unfortunately today marks the day that I became a weaker person and I started shipping him with a different character, and that really blows. And I feel like all of the morals I had in my life just completely went out the window, so I don't particularly care about anything else because I feel like I don't have anything to double down on anymore. No, I like my whole thing was like my whole personality was hating this ship, right? For like 6 or 7 years. And then now the last possible day, I'm like, hey, actually, you know, I fuck heavy with that. It sucks. Yeah. Now I'm disappointed. I did have morals, and then now they're gone. Hi, Leia. Thank you for the $20 double. I'll fight with you. Wait. I will fight you with the shoe for the 14 notif in the Discord the other day. If I catch you in Thanalan, it'll be over for you. Your days are numbered and they're in the single digits. Much love. I hate to tell you, but you would not catch me dead in Thanalan. I am endgame scum. If you were in Thanalan, RIP, brother. Only loser sprouts hang out in Thanalan. I have a hot... Actually, I was doing the rest of the Shadowbringers role quest all morning. So I've been AFK in the Crystarium for like 4 hours now. Because I had to stop doing them so I could work on some other stuff. But yeah, I was doing the Shadowbringers role quests. I was finishing those, and then it like made me sick to my stomach, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. So I got up and I did something else. But yeah, it's like my love-hate relationship with Steiner. They can always bring him back. I see. The thing is, I don't want them to bring him back. Is the thing. Okay, actually, the last day he lives, and then they made him like. I feel like I can't talk about this because like it's only out in like Asia, so it's like spoilers for America. I don't know. You'll hear from my lawyers at the end of the week. I'll probably kill myself tonight if I'm being honest. Low-key kind of grieving, low-key kind of making peace with it, low-key kind of feeling like nothing matters, low-key. You know, but like that's okay. And in Minecraft. Which character is it though? Is my favorite character, like one of my favorite characters in the entire world ever, Mr. Zandik Ildatore. She's losing it. I kind of like, you know that like guy that's like walking by the bridge and goes like, oh! Like that's kind of what I felt like every day leading up to like this quest coming out, and now that like we're actually here, I'm like kind of like. Maybe we write the note tonight, but like I wouldn't. But like low-key, like maybe we write the note tonight. But like I would never. But like low-key, maybe we write the note tonight. But like I would never joke about stuff like that. Not really funny. Low-key, maybe we write the note tonight. Low-key, maybe I don't stream the rest of the week. Low-key, maybe we should all have a panic attack and kill ourselves. Low-key, we should not do that. So. Loki, maybe we should all just die! No, it's fine. It's fine. It's Dottore. It's actually Dottore and Regrader. I've been Pantaloon's #1 hater for 6 years. And today, the last couple of hours, low-key, I think we should all have a panic attack and die. Low-key, I think we should all beat ourselves up into bloody pulps. Low-key, I think we should start mauling each other to death. Low-key, I think we should start ripping each other limb from limb and then kill each other. Low-key, I feel like we should have a panic attack and then beat each other to death. Low-key, I feel like we should all get bricks to the head. Low-key, I don't believe any of that should happen. So you wake up and found that sleep Lia betrayed you. Yes, my sleeping self betrayed me. Yes. So if all of that's low-key, what's high-key? High-key, we should live because Alpha No needs us. Yes, the bells are low-key tolling. Low-key, the bells are tolling. Low-key, I hear like the clock tower like dong, dong, dong. So, you know, where are you getting all these keys and why are they so low? I don't know, actually. Damn it, you couldn't know. Oh my god, wait! Speaking of, okay. Your woman is showing. I'm sorry. You know, now she's talking about dongs. That gong. Konnichiwa, minasan. Welcome to my show. Sorry. We are not gonna act out your Final Fantasy, so we can't all have like a FaZe Con meetup where we start mauling each other to death and kill each other and beat each other and rip each other up from limb and then like that's like something that can't happen. Wait, we can do that. Okay, see, we can do that. Okay. I think Konichi warts mean a slime gong bows / Eastern bow. Why not? I low-key genuinely think we should all have a meetup at FaZeCon. The LeaCon meetup should be turned into a meetup where we all start having a panic attack and start beating each other up. And then I watch on the stream, like, and like I'm on the screen the whole time and I'm like, nobody panic, nobody panic, nobody panic. And then you guys like all start like panicking and killing each other. I think that would be legitimately like the best event at FaZeCon possible. Oh my god, wait, speaking of FaZeCon, did you guys see? I actually didn't know that they announced us on the schedule, so I didn't say anything in my tweet. But if you are, for whatever reason, not going to FaZeCon, okay, if you are not going to FaZeCon and for whatever reason find yourself in the great land of Akiba, the same days as FaZeCon, well, do we have special news for you. Right now, you could buy meet and greet tickets to meet some of the FaZe JP members and meet Erica! Yay! Me and Erica will be making a special appearance in Akihabara for FaZeCon. You can come meet us. We're gonna have a joint meet and greet too, so you know, maybe if you come by, you'll catch some, no, that would never happen. She's just a coworker to me and nothing else. So, yeah, they're keeping you busy, right? Well, they gave the option. They were like, Lia, do you want to do this? And I was like, fuck yeah, I do. So it wasn't like a, Lia, you have to do this. It was like a, well, if you want to do it, but like you're also really booked out for FaZeCon, so it's okay. And I was like, no, I'll make time. Are you kidding me? So, yeah. Will Pico be there? Yeah. Yeah, catch some hands. Right. Yeah. Well, see, the thing with FaZeCon is like, I have the hiccups. That is one of the things with FaZeCon. The thing with FaZeCon is that it is really busy, but also like I want to be as involved as possible with everything. So I feel really happy to be super busy the entire time because it means that I can see everything going on and feel like I am one of you guys. And then you guys are like, we're here for Leah. Well, no, you're not. So I'm here to fangirl out with the rest of you, right? Yeah. The FaceCon Google Docky. I think we should all write Google Dockies. My experience with FaZe Connect at FaceCon. My experience with the Shelly Arinko at FaceCon. She's such an ungrateful bitch. Period. Next paragraph. I went to Leah's meet and greet, and at her meet and greet, she called me a stupid idiot. And I paid a lot of money to be there and see her, and I feel like she didn't appreciate me when I showed up and made me feel like she hated me, and that really sucked. So I think that she should be fired because she called me an idiot at the meet and greet. That's what we pay for. No, I think you should write a Google Docky. I think you should write a Google Docky about it, to be honest. Yeah, that's the point though. See, but I think you should write, how many bags of coffee should we tribute to? You should tribute absolutely nothing because that's not what that means, first of all. Second of all, if you give me coffee, I will kill you. Thank you for the $2. Yeah. Yeah, if you be nice, I will complain. Google Docky. I went to Leah's meet and greet and she said that she was happy to see me and then she said thank you for coming and sounded really nice. And she sounded like she liked me, and that was not the experience that I signed up for, and therefore I think that she's a fake bitch, and that Kevin needs to do something. And what should Kevin do? Kevin should take her to the VTuber euthanization clinic. The Leah abuse is why I stayed. That I didn't ask, but thank you for the $2. I don't think anybody in chat asked why you stayed, but that's fine, I guess. Alright, Google Docky if you don't. Where do we sub Docky about Kevin? I don't want to hear about your fantasies being a sub doc for my boss. That's disgusting, actually. I legitimately don't want to hear about that. Okay. Again, anyways, that's not what I meant. I meant another Google Docky. Right. Sure, and I also did not mean what I said either, right? All of us are just having some awesome fun today, right? I'm sorry, what does it say? Thank you for the 69 double dollars that they addressed to you, little gooner. I want you to know I chose a random part of a stream and the first thing I heard was, it has nothing to do with touching yourself. Straight from the expert of touching herself. I cannot read this other super chat. Thanks for the 60 double dollars. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's fucking, I can't read that out loud. That's legitimately bad. First of all, I'm not the expert at touching myself. Okay, I don't believe in that. Thank you. Second of all, just because I like yaoi doesn't mean that why are we nobody's talking about touching themselves. I can't read the other one. They said something very uncouth in it, and I am a very demure lady. I am the toucher. I touch. Well, I don't touch anyone, but in my head, I definitely do. So, but I don't know. Okay. Nobody but you is expert in touching you. I mean, like, I guess if we're going, just read it in the Deku voice. Hey. I can't read that, even on the Deku voice. I think it makes it worse. The Touchler, like the Riddler. can't say that. Why is that word allowed in the fucking chat? Hello? Ayo. Okay, well, anyways, this reminds me that we actually do have a topic today. Can anybody in the chat remind me, what is today's topic of the stream? I have so much XP, I've gotten a class upgrade. Oh. I think femboys. Oh, I don't like femboys. I thought that was obvious. Right, yes, we are playing a video game. Yes. Okay, so if anybody knows the name of the game, we have it censored for just safety's sake. Oh, my chat broke. Hold on, give me uno momento, por favor. All right, there it goes. All right. Honey Pop. Oh, no. So before we get into the game, I wanted everybody to take a second and I want us to all join hands. So if you could please put your hands up on the keyboard, okay? And imagine that I'm holding your hand right now, okay? And I'm gonna get real close to the screen so it feels like we're holding hands, okay? Look at me. There is no way in hell I would ever fucking play something like this. And if you came to my stream today and you thought that I was going to be playing a video game like this, then you are sorely mistaken and you are so fucking brain damaged that you need to be seeing a doctor. Okay, do you see this right here? That's Jesus Christ, okay? And Jesus Christ has come to me in a vision. He came to me in a vision this morning. And he said, Lia, it is your mission to make sure everybody showing up to this stream today goes to hell. You must deliver them unto hell yourself because they are sinners and they can never be fixed. And I said, yes, Jesus, anything for you. So instead, today, we are going to think about 100 different things that you could do with your time instead of playing Anime Girl Fart Simulator, okay? We're going to think of 100 things that are truly holy and truly respectable, and not just the eyes of God, and not just the eyes of Lia, but in the eyes of your peers. Because if you rolled up to work tomorrow, and your coworker was like, hey man, what'd you do with your evening? And you said, oh, I watched Lia from FaZe Connect play Anime Girl Fart Simulator. I don't think anyone in your real life would want to interact with you anymore. It's already a debuff, the fact that you're watching VTubers. But now the game choice that you're choosing to tune in for said VTuber, my coworkers would understand. I'm trying to set you guys up for success, okay? Does Jesus know you look at boys fucking? Hell yeah. Jesus told me it was righteous. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think I'd tell them about VTubers? Well, what would you do? All right, let's POV. You're clip watching at work. You know, you think you're alone at work and clip watching, you know, blah, blah, blah. Customer walks in, you put your phone on the counter, go back to work, right? You're working, your coworker walks up and is like, hey man, how's it going? And you guys are like talking, you're working, your phone's down, you're working, and you're like, oh man, what time is it? You know, oof, can you tell me? And your buddy's like, hey, yeah, man, I got you. Picks up your phone and sees Ringo Ashelia, Anime Girl Fart Simulator on your phone. What would you explain to your coworker? Your coworker would think that you are like, if I were in that position, I would rather have my coworker think that I'm a porn addict, if I'm being honest. I would rather have my coworker think that I am addicted to something else. I would rather have my coworker think that I'm a Wuthering Waves player. I could not ever come back from that to be honest. Yes. That's why my background is sussy Lia art with no questions. Oh. Oh. Wuthering Waves player. I said porn addict and then I said Wuthering Waves and I realized they were the same thing at the end of the day. So, you know, what if you come to the next stream? Well, I don't want him coming to any stream if I'm being honest, but I'm trying to make sure that I work from home. What would you do if your partner walked in, right? Hey babe, don't come into my office tonight. I'm working, and the work that you're doing is actually watching Lia Anime Girl Fart Simulator stream. And then your girlfriend walks in and she's like, "Hey babe, I cut you some strawberries. Would you like to eat some?" And then you're like, "No, don't look." And she sees Anime Girl Fart Simulator. So, what would you be doing? Because you would not have. I'd rather be an Ato fan. There's nothing wrong with being an Ato fan. There's everything wrong with being a Wuthering Waves player. Yes. Girlfriend, she says. Oh. Okay, so your boyfriend walks in. A lot of assumptions here. My bad, okay? Fuck, I forgot you guys are Lia cons. Your boyfriend walks in. What would you say to him? My boyfriend respects my space and privacy. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. A girlfriend, one that brings you food in this economy? Are you crazy? Is that like not a normal thing? Is that like not a normal? My heterosexual platonic life partner walks in. I said girlfriend. You guys bitched. I said boyfriend. Now you guys bitch. What else do you want me to say? Your furry barista partner walks in. And it's like, "Hey babe, what the fuck are you watching on your computer when you told me that you were My owner walks in. Oh, it depends. Leo walks in. No, I would not. Don't the Leocon just marry each other? Ew. Ew. My boyfriend can't get out of his cage without my key. Oh. My femboy dominant demisexual alt non-binary roommate walks in. And then how would you explain this to them? Would you just bark? And then be like, "Ah, so we're getting a divorce." My point still stands. My point still stands. If anybody walked in and watched you watching a VTuber play Anime Girl Fart Simulator, then I feel like it would be over for you, okay? So I'm trying to save your dignity, okay? By not playing it. And I'm trying to make you rethink your life choices and put it into perspective for you that maybe there's something not all there in your head that leads you down the road of watching a Shelly Arinko Phase Connect play Anime Girl Fart Simulator on youtube.com at 4 p.m. PST on a Tuesday afternoon. My girlfriend is a Beto, she'll understand. Jesus Christ. You pissed me off. Okay? So, I just want everybody collectively, as a whole, let's think of 100 different things we could do than watching Anime Girl Fart Simulator or playing Anime Girl Fart Simulator, okay? Okay, I bought drinks and cleared my schedule for this. You do that every time I stream, Uncle A. Thank you for stating the obvious. You've been here for years doing this daily. I appreciate you, but oh my god, you don't need to announce it. I'm sorry, that was mean. Mwah, don't cry. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, Uncle A. Okay, anyways. I'm thinking 100 different lines right now. One, Starknet or Okay. Miss Leah, what is the plot of that game? I don't know, Ferrari. I'm so sorry. I don't know what the plot of it is. I don't want to know. All right, let's think. 100 different things we could do instead of Anime Girl Fart Simulator. All right. At number 1, we have watching National Geographic. Because I hear that National Geographic, I mean, maybe some of the animals you watch on there would be like that, except not anime girls. They would be like lemurs or something. That's fine. Yeah, like they do on the Discovering Channel. Praying with your family. I don't know, no TV. Well, you don't need a TV. Practice my gesture routine. That's a good one. Practice gesture routine. That's a good. Oh, that's a good one. Let's see. Shout out lemurs. Yes. Praying to Jesus. Well, you should always be praying to Jesus. You could watching paint dry. Watching paint dry. That's a great one. You could touch yourself. You could sit on the porch and bird watch. That's a good one. You could walk your dog. Walk your dog. You could feed your pet snake. You could research getting a ferret. You could be playing mahjong. You could play. I can't spell mahjong. Mahjong. You could play mahjong. You could take a nice drive. Take a nice drive. You could call your mom back, because I know there's some people in chat that haven't called their moms back. You should wish your mom a belated Mother's Day. You should smoke a cigar. You could learn how to tie a knot. You could hit on a femboy. You could, yeah, read AO3 and Hime Joshi out. You could subscribe to Amy Isami, and you could unsubscribe from Amy Isami. Let's see. That's a pretty strong one. You could fill out job applications. You could apply to be a R34 mod. You could excuse me. It's not. You could. Oh well, I think it has. Wait, is this the end of my list? What? This is the end of the list? It's okay. We'll just make another one. You could. Let's see. I got. You could learn to code in OBS. That's an awesome one. Why is this bold but the other ones aren't? Oh. Well, no, that's actually fine. 21. You could 6-7 become a VTuber and stream the anime girl game. Well, we're thinking of things that you could do quickly, okay? You could wait, there's coding in OBS. Yeah, you could eat a tomato. You could, buy FaceCon tickets. You could cry in the shower. You could, eat a second tomato. You could have a panic attack. You could, you could bake. You could bake. Not baking like that. You could bake the other way. Well, not baking like that either. Well, maybe that baking is okay, but the other baking, maybe don't do that. It's okay to bake, but not like that. You could stroke it crazy style. You could, uninstall Wuthering Waves. You could, walk to the park. Or you could walk to the park Rants Edition. Because he walks with a lot of swag. Uninstall, that's not, no, it takes a while to uninstall Final Fantasy 14. Rants Edition, you know when he starts going schizophrenic and talking to the bushes? You can get your trash, you can get your trash can back. The Rants Edition. No, not like that. Not like that. I was talking about him being schizophrenic. Oh my god. I meant a schizophrenic edition. Oh my god. Never mind. Oh my god. I was not thinking about it in a bad way. You guys have some fucking problem. You can drink spoiled milk. You could buy non-expired milk. Did you forget what he does in the park? He gets schizophrenic and starts talking to the bushes. What? You can harass old ladies in the street. No, don't harass them. No! Of course we have problems. Oh. Oh, what's wrong with the conversation with plants? You can talk with plants. You can... Well, you could talk with your pants on, or you could... Your pants off. I don't know. I don't own you. Call me Rants the way I talk to those bushes. You could go to your backyard. This is true. This is true. You can be a true pioneer and explore your backyard for the first time. This is factual. Thank you for the $10 double dollars. You could become a VTuber clipper. Cause everybody loves VTuber clippers. Yet you don't own me yet. You can ban you can play Pokemon Shuffle. Well, I don't believe in doing things that are a waste of your time necessarily, right? I don't watch VTubers. I only clip them. Oh, we know. Let's see. You could... Well, I got censored there, so we'll make a new list. I literally got ad blocked. All right, let's see, new list. We could, what number do we leave off on this? We could, what else could we do in the time that it would take to play Anime Girl Fart Simulator? Because it's quite a short game. We can read, we could, I don't know, what else could we do? We could jork it. Well, I already put that on here like twice, so no, let's put this list here. Right, we'll just make that a bit smaller, make this a bit bigger. All right, 39. You could, how do you know it's a short game? The size doesn't match. Oh, so now we're shaming sizes. We could. I mean, I guess I don't tell you guys what to do with your free time. Why does it have to be a simulator? You could doom scroll. You could write Phase Connect Yuri fanfic. We could. Pet your kitty cat. You could read all of the Slender Man wiki. You could draw furry redacted. Sure, if you're good at that. You could fill up your gas tank, parentheses, car. You could, Phase Connect Yaoi fanfic. Well, no. No. You could play the Crystal of Atlan. Not sponsored. You could crash your car. I mean, why not? You could have a panic attack. You could have a panic attack. You could have a panic attack. You could, I'm trying to think of things that are quick. Things that are quick. You could drink boba. Well, nobody has the money for that. Can I have a panic attack at your meet and greets? No, I would blow myself up. You could read Witch Hat Atelier. I spelled that wrong. Atelier. I think is how you spell it. You could make your own jam. That is not too time consuming. Yeah, you could learn how to shuffle cards, but like the sexy way that all the thirst trap guys on TikTok do. Do you guys know about that? There's like thirst trap guys on TikTok that'll like shuffle cards to like this one like I don't know what the audio is, but it's like audio from like some movie. I don't know. That is like, I can see, I think it's from Has Been Hotel. I can see your future. And then they're like shuffling cards and they do like magic tricks with it. And then the comments, there's like girls in the comments that are like, oh my god, my legs are spread open. It's like, girl, no, they aren't. Don't say that. You're giving these people false confidence and false hope. Don't say that. Do not say that. Why are you? No, they're not. Why are you getting those videos? Because they're always like, and these like, how do I explain it? They're like ironic. In a way, you know, like the oh princess. That's kind of the energy that they give off. Yes. 52. Spread my legs open. Yeah, the one you could there's like these guys on TikTok too that like they'll do like cooking videos. They'll be like, yeah, I'm like a chef, and then they like don't wear a shirt under their apron, so like if they splash themselves with cooking oil when they're cooking, like their boobs are going to like legitimately melt off, and it probably hurts a lot. Not my business, whatever. But they'll like cook, and then like when they're like cooking, they're like doing it like so, I don't even want to say erotically, because erotically would like give the impression that it was like done well. It's just like straight up disgusting, but like they're trying to be like erotic about it, right? So like they're like, I'm gonna show you how to stuff a turkey, and it's like, dude, it's so improperly, it's so bad, it's so bad, and they think that they're like a hot shit and stuff. Yeah, you sure there are? Oh no, I'm sure there are women into it. They start finger blasting bell peppers. Legitimately though, legitimately, they're like, I'm gonna show you how to make a stuffed pepper with cream cheese, and then like they put like the cream cheese in it, and the cream cheese is like splattering everywhere, and you're like, that's so disgusting. Does he get down to the wrist? He's like up to the elbow in the turkey. The Salt Bay. I don't even think that's a Salt Bay. No, the like start like being weird to the food, and then like people in the comments are like, dude, I should call her. I was like, you're so gross. Are there women who make this content too? Hey, if I knew that there are women who made this type of content, I wouldn't bring it up on stream. But if you guys know women that make this type of content, can you send them my way? Maybe it's okay. Actually, there was this goth girl I used to watch. There was this goth girl I used to watch. There was this goth girl that I used to watch that had like a cooking channel on TikTok. She got canceled because she said a slur, so then like she's not on the internet anymore. But before she got canceled, I used to watch her a lot because she would do like cooking videos. But like the way that she would do them was like she'd get like a little like how do I explain? All her videos would be like, now, I know you don't know how to do it correctly, so let me show you how to do it. You know, you look so confused in the kitchen. So like, I guess you just need me to... I would watch them like, this is so awesome. But then she got canceled, and I was like, oh, okay, never mind. Like, girl boss? No, like, kind of like mommy coded. And then she'd always do like this POV where she would like feed the camera, but she was like really pretty, so I would be on like the other end of my phone like, ah! Ah! Yeah, eating alone. That would work on me, right? Right? There's also this like, wait, no, maybe this is being a little too open and honest with you guys. No. Never mind. What is this a list of things that you could do with your time instead of playing Anime Girl Fart Simulator? Say it. There's this ASMR girl that I actually still watch all the time. I'm not really that into ASMR, but I started watching ASMR because like it legitimately does help you sleep if it's just like ambient noise, right? And so I like sometimes from time to time I'll like watch like ASMR for sleep. Cause like yeah, it does help you sleep. But then I found this like one goth girl who also has like very like older sister energy to her, and she like every time that she like her signature thing with her ASMR is like when she like finishes like her like ASMR session, she's like, sweet dreams, cute boy. And I'm like, so Link, well no, I'm gatekeeping her because I still watch her. I'm yonder, right? Yeah. She's really pretty too. And I was just like, every time I see her on my TikTok feed, I have to like stop and like watch her ASMR even if I'm not sleepy. And then I'm like, wait, what if I get sleepy? Fuck. It's awesome. It's so awesome. It's so awesome. I can hear you blushing and smiling and talking about her. I'm parasocial for her. I'm so parasocial for her. She's so cool. You've made an enemy out of me. ASMR femboy roleplay. He takes you to his room after a long night out. Hey. I saw you across the bar and was wondering if, you had anyone that you were going home with? I mean, such a handsome guy like you, I'm sure you've had lots of people offer. So, maybe you wouldn't want to go home with a guy like me. I can't really offer you anything, too special, but I could probably give you a good night if you let me try. Wow, really? You'll take me home with you? That's amazing! And then I like stand up and I clack my feet. Yippee! No. Oh. Well, I'm taking like keep going. Oh. Watch. Which one was the femboy? Oh. Well, you know. Watch a Disney movie. Deku ASMR. You guys ask for so much. You guys ask for a lot of things, right? I saw. Okay, so the other day I showed like a scrapped like a scrapped Lia draft from like a long time ago. I've never shown you guys, right? The Necro posted it back on Twitter, right? Necro posted it back, and then I saw the comments because like I had like short hair, right? It's scrapped. So, but all the comments were like, finally, a Lia that the Leocons are attracted to, or like, oh, finally. Like a Lia that we find attractive, or like or like femboy Lia, so that's just Lia. Yeah, I did say that. Finally, a watchable Lia. I saw the comments on that and I was like, can you show it on screen? I can show it. I can show it. Oh wait, save this. Yeah, I'll pull it up in case you missed it. Wait, actually, where did it go? Oh. Everybody was like, this is finally a Lia that we are attracted to. Finally, femboy Lia. We finally can like Lia. It's just Ato with glasses. Ato wears glasses, you dipshit. Never make Lia attractive and my life is yours. What did you mean by that? Everybody was like, this is lame. This is lame. Ouch. What do you mean never make Lia attractive? What? The only change in the... What? That's just some guy. Well... What did you mean by this? What? She's cute. I am cute. What the fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you mean I'm not cute? What? What? Why does the crop make it look like it's eating a banana? Why are you saying it? Why are you saying it? That's the Lia of the past. What? That's Osomatsu Lia. Who's the hottie? I'm Lia! John Face Connect. Lia, you're cute, but you're not attractive. Cute in an ugly puppy way. Oh, wrong photo. Oh, tragic day! The Leocons came out to play and insulted my feelings when I was still in the process of healing, and now my feelings are yet again delayed. Oh! They wanted me to play Anime Girl Fart Simulator, but weren't ready to face the consequences of their desires. And now, out of anger, the mob must harass me so. Oh. It hurts my Lia feelings when you call me an ugly puppy. But I know the reality is I look like a guppy. Oh! Go on then and laugh. Have your fun. I'll just let it pass until I see the new sun. Oh! You throw tomatoes at me and make fun of my plight. So now the only option is for me to take flight. Oh. Who threw the fucking rock in there with the tomatoes? What the hell is wrong with you? Hello? I don't think they allowed that back in the ye old jester times. I don't think they allowed you to throw rocks in with the tomatoes. This is going to be the bit the whole week. Oh! So now we're admitting that we're too weak for the bit when all you asked was to go on this trip. Oh! Zincro, you better shut your mouth, lest you depart from both my chat and... I can't finish that. Stoning was encouraged against the witches, but they never said anything for your bitches. Hello, Raiders, and welcome to my stream. We're happy to have you on the team. jesters. We're supposed to make jokes, not rhyme and crime. It seems that you sent that super chat, and now you're out of time. Timed out. Thank you for the $50 double dollars. Throw ketchup socks at her. You want to hit me with your socks, but you still miss me even with rocks. Thank you for the gifted subs. I got really good at this overnight because I was just naturally born a good jester. That girl, thank you for the $10 double dollars. Maybe the true anime girl sim was the rhymes we made along the way. The jests come deep from my soul, but you will only see them from down in the hole. I was born to Jester Max. Yes, indeed. And it seems that we cannot... That doesn't make any sense, actually. Hold on. Whose hole? Flow dropped on Oshi. No! We do not always need to rhyme or else we will run out of our time together. And that would be very tragic. Indeed, yes. You laugh at the paint, you laugh at the shoe, you laugh at the fool till your faces turn blue. Oh, wait. Wait, I should say this in my... Wait. You laugh at the paint, you laugh at the shoe, you laugh at the fool till your faces turn blue. But the tear on my cheek is the only true in a room full of fakes, and that includes you. That made no sense. Your name is Loner, and that's what you'll always be. That's why she lies in bed with me. Why does it make me laugh? I must be broken. Thank you for sending me your 20 tokens. Are we pretending that you get bitches now? Yes, I have always gotten bitches, and that includes your mother cow. Nobody's laughing with you, little bro. But at least my rhymes still have flow. I'm so funny, I made myself cry. I'm so good at this, I might just have to have another try. Oh man. Oh wow, I'm so funny. Oh. That's it. Oh my god. Oh my god. This might be the best of the worst streams ever. This side stream is crazy. That's what happens when you start to get lazy. Oh, that wasn't a joke. That was a health fact. Oh, Is this all a setup for the Kefka raid coming in 14? No, in fact, I am just a jester in mind, body, in soul. But sometimes I like to imagine Kefka's hole. something something show. Fuck! Fuck! You beat me to the punchline! Thank you for the $5 double. Fuck! Well, I hope you enjoyed our time together. Despite there being such bad weather, the next time you try to imagine an anime girl's fart, just remember to take this message to the heart. Gooning is not for the weak or the lonely. That is why Lia must be your one and only. Da-dong! Bow. Eastern bow. Eastern bow. Eastern bow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I almost had it. Yeah! Thank you for the gifted subs. I take my bow. Yes. Yes. I stuck the landing. Oh! Get this guy off the... I'm a modern day Shakespeare, baby. You want me so bad. You want me so bad. We couldn't think of 100 things to do instead of anime girl sims, so we had to bust out the jester. I hope you can understand, but you should actually try rapping. I'm literally not going to do that, but I appreciate the support. You just flashed Jesus. Oh. He doesn't have eyes. It's okay. He doesn't have eyes. We're okay. We're you know, I don't remember this episode of the day. Okay, well, thank you guys for coming to the Totally Real Anime Girl something simulator. See, I told you it was going to be an anime girl something simulator, and we discovered what that something was along the way together, you and me, didn't we? Yes, indeed. I'm so tempted to keep rhyming right now, but my hat is not on, so that means that the fun we had is now done. I'm Celia, everybody. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Wasn't good enough for her. Now he's a superstar, slamming on his guitar. Does your pretty face see what he were? Dodong, dodong.